So I have been keeping a little secret from you, not intentionally, and it's not really a secret, but I have been a little occupied the past few days and I haven't shared it in a video yet. But as you can see by the title and thumbnail, we found puppies. Well, Justin found puppies. Thursday at work, him and his coworkers saw these two puppies on the side of the road with a third dog who got hit by a car. So they tried to get them. They were able to get the one, but one of them was very scared and kept running away from them. They didn't just want to take the one dog and leave the other one. So Justin said he was going to go back that night to see if maybe he could get both of them. While I was at dinner with my family, Justin and one of our friends were on the way to a town that's 30 to 40 minutes away from us to see if maybe the puppies were still there and if they could get them. Obviously, they were able to. They actually want to tell the story themselves, so I'm going to jump to let them tell you the story. All right, take it away, Justin.
This is all right. It was Thursday, February 3rd.
Set the scene.
2022. Just a normal day, so we thought. Driving home from work.
Kyle? Oh, Kyle. We're doing something important, bro.
We're talking about you, bud.
Driving home from work. I don't know what time it was, but there was still daylight out. I was later on. Kyle! Anyway, I'm driving home from work on some back roads, and what do I see coming over a little hill out of a ditch? Two little puppies. So me being a good Samaritan said, no way, I'm leaving two puppies. So I popped a U-turn. Attempted to grab them, had nothing to grab them with. So I said, okay, guess we'll leave them. Maybe we'll come back, check on them tomorrow. Drive home, sit there, contemplate whether I should just go back tonight instead of waiting until tomorrow, and decided I'm going back. So I did what any brave soul would do, needed a sidekick.
That's me. I'm in the shower and I'm trying to listen to some juice and my phone goes off. It says, hey buddy, what you doing? So I said, I'm in the shower. He said, so do you want to come help save some puppies? I said, sure.
So there we were. Cold, it was a little bit rainy, driving our way up there to that back road, hoping that the puppies were still there.
We missed them the first time.
And when we did drive by the first time, we did not see them, so we were getting a little nervous that we drove 45 minutes for nothing. And then decided we're gonna check one more time. Check one more time, going real slow. It's real dark, so we can't see much. And I see 4 eyeballs looking at us, glistening off the headlights. So we pulled over, attempted to get them. One of them kind of went back in the woods a little bit, and one of them just sat there and barked.
For an hour.
We believe that the mother was hit and killed by a car.
Well, we don't believe.
Okay, there was another dog.
We don't know if it's the mom.
We don't know if it was the mom, but she looked like she could have been, and they did not want to leave her side, so we didn't want to leave them on the side of the road alone. So we attempted to get them for about 30 minutes, and then a cop pulled up, turned his lights on, and got out of his car, asked what we were doing, and he decided he was going to try to help us. We were out there for another 30, 45 minutes. Finally got the one, the barker, the biter. He tried to bite us. We wrestled him, got him in the kennel.
That's why his name is Kyle, because he was being a Kyle.
He was being a Kyle. And then we decided we got to get the other dog. Well, the other dog was missing. A few minutes went by and we finally saw it. The poor little girl walked over to the dead dog's body and laid down. She let me walk over. She sniffed my hand. I pet her and then picked her up and put her right in the kennel, no problems.
I do have to interrupt and let y'all know, Friday morning, Justin and his coworker went back to where the puppies were and they buried the third dog's body, which I just think is so freaking sweet and worth mentioning.
We're pretty much the Avengers, but better.
I'd say better, yeah.
We're better. People love puppies.
More than people, so.
Everybody loves puppies.
What questions you got, bro?
Okay. Were you scared at any point?
No.
For my life, or like?
Like, just in general, scared the little puppy was gonna bite you?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Wouldn't
Okay.
say scared, cautious, because you don't know.
He wasn't like a vicious trying to bite you. It was more of a he was scared trying to bite.
Right.
So it wasn't like a he was gonna go out of his way to bite you.
How long do you think the puppies were there?
I'd say probably a day.
Yeah, because somebody had put a blanket out there with some food. The blanket didn't have a lot of dirt or anything on it, so it wasn't out there that long. But they were out there long enough for him to get a bunch of ticks on them. You know, these are the babies.
This is Kyle.
This is Callie.
I named her Callie.
With a K.
See, they're like a little nervous now, but they didn't run away from us when we tried to pick them up.
They're camera shy. They're still getting used to us.
Yeah, definitely. We've only had them for 3 days, but they've made a
Big
lot of progress.
because they wouldn't come anywhere close to us now.
Yeah.
Last night they were whining like crazy because they were sad we were leaving them.
They love, oh my gosh, yeah. Before they would growl and bark anytime they would see us, but last night, as soon as we were walking away, they started whining because they wanted us.
They were excited to see me when I walked in, which is a change.
Yeah, I think they're more welcoming to people now.
He's like perfectly postured for like camera.
She's a good girl.
Say hey to the Chan.
Come to your big moment.
Say hey to the Chan.
Can you stop being jealous?
South Carolina thanks you for your service.
I'd say the world does.
The world, definitely.
Felt like worldly adventure.
So yeah, the past few days have been a little crazy, just trying to get the puppies comfortable with us and not so scared. Really, the first 2 days were honestly a little overwhelming because of course Justin was with me that night, but then Friday he had to go to work and I work from home, so I was able to be with them all day. And it was really sad because the one dog wouldn't stop growling and barking. When we got them, we put them in our guest bathroom. That way they have their own little area. If they used the bathroom in it, it would be on the tile floor. Gave them some food and water, which they drank so much water, which was so sad to see. They were so dehydrated that they just kept drinking water. But Friday, when I was by myself with them, any chance I got from work, I would step away and just sit down where the dogs could see me so they could come to me and just get comfortable with me. I kept talking to them. I kept trying to give them treats, all the things. And eventually the little dog that was so scared finally came over to me. He ate the treat out of my hand and he even took a nap right beside me. Still wouldn't let me pet him, and anytime I would kind of try to reach for him, he would immediately back away and start growling. But by the end of the day, he let me pet him. He didn't growl as much, and when Justin got home, he was still a little nervous. He started barking again, but that night Justin and I really sat with them and let them come to us, and they warmed up so quickly, which was so cute to see. I really did think about vlogging it just to have the video footage of how scared they were at first to how they are now, but I didn't want to overwhelm them any more than I already was. Anytime I would pull out my phone to take a picture, they would get scared again. It's literally been 3 days and they're so comfortable with us now. They go in and out of the house with us. They play with our dogs. They let us bathe them. Even giving them a bath was so sad because one, they were so dirty. We took over 10 ticks off of one dog and he was so good and he just sat there while we took them all off, and I felt so bad because of course you have to pull them, but he was so good and he just let us do it. We're taking them to the vet Monday. We tried Friday night just to see if anything's wrong with them, and the dogs were so scared and overwhelmed that the vets really couldn't do anything. So we're going to bring them back Monday when they're more comfortable just to get them checked out. We don't really know what we're going to do with the dogs yet. Of course, if we decide to get rid of them, we want to find them a good home and we don't really want to have to take them to a shelter. We've talked about keeping them. I kind of have a feeling we will, but you'll have to stick around to find out. They are such sweet dogs, and they're just puppies. They keep getting in everything. They just want to play the whole time. Definitely decided we're not gonna try to find them a new home until they're more comfortable with other people. It's such a heartbreaking story, but I am so happy and grateful that Justin found these dogs and brought them home for us to take care of and for us to get them used to anything. Like, it really is just so nice to see the progress that they've made, and I'm just feeling really grateful.